My name is Yetta Cook. I am the HCV Operations and Compliance Manager for the Mobile Housing Authority, of course, in Mobile, Alabama.
My name is David Gerald. I'm Chief Information Officer at Mobile Housing Authority.
I work in the HCV department, or the Housing Choice Voucher department, and we service low to moderate income families. We have about 3,900 participants on our program and about 1,800 or so landlords. It was a pretty tedious process. Of course, it was a paper application where the families would come in, do a briefing, get the paperwork, take it out into the market, have the landlords fill it out, get it back to us. Sometimes they were missing documents. The staff could sometimes say, hey, can you bring me back something? So it took a pretty long process sometimes, a little bit longer than 7 days, I would say. I think for our families, the time frame that it takes for them to get the paperwork back to us, we're just doing it electronically, so you don't have to do the travel between us, the housing authority, the landlord, then back to the housing authority. Once the paperwork is filled out, you're doing all that electronically. The process is a little bit smoother there. We can place memos. We know when we receive the rafters back, and there's reporting where we can see how many rafters we received in a week.
We switched over to RentCafe about 5 years ago, and before that, there were just enormous stacks of paper that each housing specialist had to process, 13, 14 or more pages, having to hand scan and then upload. So RentCafe plus the online RFTA process has streamlined the workflow for especially the housing specialists.
You have those that love it, and then you have those that do not favor it as much because they may be older, and so they may not like the process as much. But overall, I think the paperless process for the staff has worked much better. You don't have to worry about the files.
And the e-signature has helped a great deal because we didn't have a solution for that before we went to this RentCafe and this online RFTA process. So it has made it easier to complete the paperwork and submit everything.
In the back and forth between the family and the staff, you can just send an email or post it to their portal and say, hey, can you get this taken care of? And you don't have to worry about, again, them having to come down to the office to take care of it. You can just send an email.